Good evening, everyone. How has everyone's week been today? Oh my goodness, I've just totally forgot. I am Gemma, your host for tonight. I don't have a script that I follow, but we just roll with it. So anyway, how is everyone feeling? I am happy. I'm feeling happy. I've got the bubble inside of me. I've got lots of excitement around me. I'm happy for many reasons. It is Friday. I love Friday because it's the end of the week, and the weekend is just around the corner. So my week has been up and down. It's been crazy. It's always busy, especially with kids or with no kids. Life is busy. My week has, it's been so busy, and I guess with all this craziness happening around me at the moment, it's really what really brings me back to earth or back to ground when I ground myself is brings my thoughts back to being grateful for the things that I have in my life. I like to practice gratitude, and I find that, appreciating the good things in life, and it also, when you're going through the bad times, it's also a good opportunity. It also brings my focus to me with the good things that I have when I have my lows. So the practice of gratitude can help us all by turning our thoughts of despair into thoughts of goodness. We can view our worst situations with a grateful heart or grateful eye, and know that being grateful really makes us stronger. It makes us more resilient, and it makes us healthier and happier. Each morning, when I wake up, I am grateful for just being alive. I just really grateful, and I also sit down for a few minutes, and I write a few things that I'm grateful for. So it just reminds me what I'm grateful for my day ahead and what I look forward to. But my questions are for you is what are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? And I'm grateful for many things. It's, being happy, when it's sunshine's shining, or I'm grateful for the people that are in my life, whether I know them or not. And it's just, I'm happy when I meet strangers and they just smile at you. So it really makes me happy. So my message for everyone today is to be thankful for the hard times in your life. Try not to look at them as bad things, but as opportunities to grow and learn. So thank you. I think we'll tune into our first caller from Canada. I just see what her name is. Dave, if you can put that up again for me, please. Nonita.
Anita?
Nonita, hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. So which areas in your life would you like me to focus on?
I guess a new relationship maybe in the future. If there's any time frame that maybe comes through.
Yep, okay. Tuning into your energy, I feel your heart's very heavy. I feel like you've had your up and downs with relationships, but I feel that you have been hurt in the past. My heart feels really heavy, so I feel like I've really protected myself, even gone back into my shell a little bit. Afraid to really put myself out there to even start feeling again, or even just trusting the feelings that I have.
Right.
Pardon? Are you there, Anita?
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
hello.
I can't hear.
Okay.
I'm hearing that well.
Okay, sorry. I'm just letting you know that my heart feels really heavy, and I feel like that your past relationships, have been up and down, but I also feel like you've had a lot of heartache in the past. And I'm also noticing, yep, that's true. Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing your heart, but I'm seeing a protective shell around my heart. So I'm really, yes, I want to put myself out there, but I'm also feeling I have that fear behind me. Is it going to happen to me? Am I going to be hurt again? I just have all these doubts, but I also feel that, if you don't go into it with a positive mindset of, yes, I'm going to find someone wonderful. Yes, I'm going to meet that beautiful person, because I really, truly believe that I am a beautiful person, which I totally feel your heart that you are. And I feel that when you are putting yourself out there, you're really bringing vulnerability into your life. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, and I what I'm getting is I'm also, is there a male around you at the moment that, like, sort of like a friendship that's going on between you two?
I'm not in a relationship now.
Yeah, that's what I can see. But is there a male person, a male man around you that it's like a friendship first? What I'm seeing is I'm seeing a male man around you, and I feel that a friendship's going to develop first before going into it seriously. Like I see a male man around you, and he's more of a friend to you, but I feel like there's lots of questions whether it could go further or not. Is there a male man around you that's very close to you, friendship-wise?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel that the feelings I just see that male man around you at the moment. I just feel like the friendship's going to start into something beautiful. I feel like the friendship to this person I just feel like because you're guarding your heart, that you're afraid to really put yourself out there and express how you really feel. Is this correct?
Yes.
So I'm just going to draw some cards for you, and actually I already drew some cards for you before you arrived. But what I'm getting is to really listen to your feelings. It is really to, express those feelings too. And I feel like, really expressing, I think if you be honest and really express the way you're feeling, your relationship's really going to start off on a stronger foundation through honesty. And I feel that the friendship that you have with this man around you is going to grow a lot stronger.
Yeah.
I've also drawn another card for you, and I've got listening. I also feel that the answers are inside of you. You already know. I feel the connection is there with this other gentleman. I feel it quite strongly, and I feel it's just a matter of time of really putting yourself out there and trusting that, that everything is going to turn out. Like I see like within the next 3 months, it's really going to be a joyful, exciting time for you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing a little bit.
Oh, okay. I just see that the next 3 months is going to be a joyful time for you. I see that's when your relationship's going to take off a little bit more, from the friendships to, getting to know one another a little bit more.
Okay, that's good.
It's very positive. I see lots of I just see lots of adventures and trying new things out and really exploring, the common interest of just getting to know one another a little bit better. I think once you really express your feelings to this certain gentleman, that he will also, he will also express his feelings back to you.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
That's okay. Bye. Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Well, I'm okay. Just wondering about my love life with a certain man.
Yes, I'm tuning in at the moment. My head feels really heavy, so I feel like there's lots of unanswered questions going on in your relationship at the moment. Oh gosh, I feel like that with this gentleman that's in your life, is he known for not expressing how he truly feels?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Are you there?
Okay, yes.
Hello?
The gentleman, hello, can you hear me? Hello? Yeah. Are you there, Sabrina? Oopsie. Okay, just as we wait to get Sabrina back on the line, I'm just going to draw her a few cards. Okay, Sabrina.
Hi, I'm here. Don't know what happened.
Lovely to have you back. I've drawn some cards for you. I feel like that this gentleman that's in your life at the moment, there's lots of money him. Is he the kind of person that doesn't open up and express his feelings?
Right. He's very close about his feelings.
Yes, definitely, because I feel like he really assumes a lot, but doesn't really get to the bottom of, the story. He really assumes too much, basically. I feel like he's also really afraid to really open up I feel like there's a lot of heartache in the past for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also seeing around him, is there an interest of, does he actually have children as well, not with someone else?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. It's just that I just see and you don't have children with him at all?
No,
Okay. I just see there's like I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot. I still feel like there's something holding him back from really holding him back from opening his self up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I just really keep getting what I'm seeing is I really see that he wants to be in the relationship with you, but his thoughts are also elsewhere, like he's still maybe living in the past or having regrets about something from in the past. I feel like he's in between. He's stuck. Is this making sense to you at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just see that, he's really what he really wants. And I feel that doesn't matter how many things or how, I just feel really, you really just want to shake him up a little bit. But at the same time, what I mean by that is that it must be very frustrating for you not to get the answers that you want for you to continue the relationship that you're having with him at the moment. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. The card that I've drawn for you is to speak your truth. And it's really, really sitting down with him and really expressing your thoughts and your concerns, and I guess really asking the deep questions of what he really wants for the future. To really ask those deep, meaningful questions. I feel that, when you've got that, when you can have that honest communication, you can get answers out. But I really feel like he's going to be a hard one to crack. But it's also at the same time, you have lots of unanswered questions. I just feel like you're going around in circles, and I feel like that. I just feel like, it's all over the place. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like it's times, and then you also have bad times. But then there's also a lot that it's only like this relationship with. You haven't been together for that long, have you?
Well, we've been together 4 years, but I haven't seen him in 6 months, so I'm just wondering what's holding him back.
Oh, okay. So that's why I feel that connection that's going on between. There's some kind of disconnect on his end. And I also see there's a lot going on in his life, and it's like he's really torn from, I just feel like he's torn from, I see that he's lost.
Mm-hmm.
I see that he can be the only one to really, I just see that, you know, having the deep, just the conversation, really sitting down with him and really opening up your hearts and really looking into, do we have a future together, you know, really asking the deep questions to get the answers. I just see that's really, the relationship's really shaky, but at the same time, I also feel the love around you. I feel the strength, and I also know that you haven't given up. I feel like he hasn't given up either, but he has a lot of unanswered questions. I think he's more confused about his feelings, but I feel like there's some sort of disconnection away from work.
Right. Someone told me there's a spiritual blockage. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I just see that he's a little bit lost, and it's like, you know, when life, I just feel confusion around him. Is everything at work going well with him at the moment as well?
Well, not that I know of. I haven't spoken with him in a while, so I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I go over there, would it be a good thing to just see him in person and talk to him?
Most definitely. I feel like that would be the better way to get answers instead of over the phone, because that way you can you're going to get an honest answer. And also, you know, you can tell by body language how a person is then over the phone, if that makes sense.
Right.
And have more idea whereabouts he is in his life. Is there a distance in travelling? Because I see you, is there a bit of a distance to get to his house from your house?
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
The distance that you travel, like the distance back and forth to his house, is there a bit of a travelling distance?
Yeah, he does, for his work.
Okay, because that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that he's very tired as well. There's a lot going on, and even his stress levels seem a little bit high as well. There's a lot going on in his life at the moment, and I feel that the only way for you to move forward in your life is to have a better understanding what he wants in his life. Also, you expressing what you want and see if you can make it work. But at the moment, I just seen you going around in circles. I also seeing the card that I drew for you is to be kind for yourself, to really look within yourself and just to know what you really deserve. You know, you're a beautiful person and you deserve everything and more. And I feel the love around you and how much love and support that you have for him. But it's also nice to have that reciprocated. So I really feel that just to really, I guess, you know, look within yourself to ask the big question, are you happy with your relationship with him? Is this where you really want to go with your life as well?
Okay. So he does still love me?
Oh, definitely. There's definitely a lot of love from him around you. And I feel that love, but I feel a lot of confusion. I feel like he's lost, and you know, and I know that he has your support no matter what, because I feel the strength, and I feel like I see the hard times that you've both have gone through, but I also see that there's lots of unanswered, he's going through a lot. My head feels really heavy, so I don't know if he's had a bout of depression or he has had depression in the past, but I feel like he's really bottles all his emotions, and I feel that he gets to that point that he just can't express himself, and he holds a lot of those emotions in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's and I just feel your frustration too, because, you know, I can see how much love you have for him, and it's a matter of, you know, just really asking the big questions and really going within and seeing if this is what you want to do for your life. Wow. Can you still keep going back and forth, going on this merry-go-round and not feeling like you're moving or moving together,
All right.
Any other questions around, has he had depression, if you don't mind, has he had depression in the past? Because I've just got I've also more health issues because I just feel like he's not a big talker, but I just really feel not unwell, but there's just lots going on, and it'd be nice to get to the bottom of it. And I know that you're very understanding and have a lot of patience for him. It's been really nice to just to know within where you stand in this relationship.
Right.
I've drawn another card for. Sorry, just to take a break.
So if I wait for him, do you think he will ever call me, or it's just up to me?
No, I think more one-sided. Yes, I see that disconnection, but I feel that it's more one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a big giver, you have a big heart, so you give a lot, so it'd be nice to have that returned. I just see that disconnection, just see a split down. If I was to see a photograph of you two, which I can see in front of me, it's just a split down the middle of it. I also feel there's just a disconnection, and I guess that also can mend or come back together. I think more you communicate and have a better understanding of what he's going through, it can obviously give a lot of unanswered questions that you have that's going on in the relationship at the moment.
Okay, so I should definitely go to him and contact him.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely. There's lots of question marks, and I just can see that. I even see it keeping you awake at night time. Have you had trouble sleeping at night lately?
Yeah, a lot of trouble. But I have a lot going on in my life too, with money and stuff. So
definitely. Worrying about a lot of things, and just to be very mindful, and also I had that card of taking a break. I drew the card taking a break, and that's also it's just to really bring yourself back and to really look at the bigger picture and what is in front of you. But I feel like don't worry yourself too much, because I feel like you're important at the moment as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And to look after yourself. I wish you all the best.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okie dokie. I have 4 minutes left. My goodness, what am I going to talk about for 4 minutes? Okay, so gratitude. Actually, I can tell this little story about my children. I have a 3-year-old, and it was so cute. It's amazing how they are the biggest sponges, and they learn from us. So I'm very mindful of what I say and what I say around them. But we were in a shopping centre recently, and my son had noticed this man. He had a bit of, I think he may have had something on his face. And he said, Mummy, look at this man. There's something wrong with his face. And I didn't see his face, but I felt him, and I felt him quickly scurry away. So I didn't bring my attention back to him. And I just said to my son, everyone's different. I'm different. You're different. And if, and there's a good thing, there's a reason why we're all different, because we would be boring if we were all the same. And that's why we all have different appearances. So I was at the shop again another day, and my son said to me, and he was pointing out to all these beautiful people around us going, Mummy, look at this person. This person's different from this person. And guess what, Mummy? We're all different. We're all beautiful. And it's okay to be different. So it was just it's just so beautiful to see that how I teach and how I teach my children, and it's beautiful to see that they're going to grow up knowing in their heart that everyone's beautiful, and it doesn't matter what we look like, or, you know, and it doesn't matter our appearance, that we're all beautiful people and we can be different. And I guess that's beauty about life, is that we're always teaching, and we're always teaching other people, whether we know them or we don't, and we're always learning. So I just wanted to share it because it's it really shows just how much that our little ones around us listen to us, and being the role models that we are, it's important to, you know, have that positive positive outlook, you know, and it's just, you know, oh, yes. Okay, 90 seconds. Thank you everyone for listening to my show tonight. I appreciate, and I'm very grateful for everyone that does tune in, and I am grateful to be a part of this beautiful show. So thank you, A1R Psychic Radio, for having me here. Thank you. Oh no, 60 seconds. Okay. Thank you, Dave. I want to say thank you, Dave, my producer, for being so patient with me as well. Still trying to get the hang of this, but I think, yeah, I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm having fun. So thank you, everyone. I hope everyone has a lovely night and a lovely weekend. So thank you.